Okay, let's get started.
Ghosts are real. That much I know.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is the first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notification every single time that I post a video, and I post every single week. So you can see from the title, today's video is going to be my full review with spoilers of the latest horror thriller being released in Shudder, Quicksand. Now, as always, all my reviews always spoilers. If you don't want them, just to see if this was worth it or not, on the description box down below, there you're going to find my spoiler-free review, because I like to give you guys such two options. And saying that disclaimer, let's get into the video. Now, the film follows a married doctor's couple that almost divorcing, who become trapped in quicksand while hiking throughout the rainforest in Colombia. They will battle the elements of the jungle and must work together in order to survive. It has a running time of 1 hour and 26 minutes, so it's a pretty short film. And to give a brief summary, we have Sophia and Josh. They are almost divorcing, but they need to travel to Colombia to a work conference in a hotel. But since they had some free time, being completely honest, I didn't understood why the hell they decided to go, both of them, some hiking. They hate each other. You can see and feel how much they hate each other, specifically her. She's very resentful of him, but they decide to go together to do some hiking. So they go. They are warned that they are some quicksands that they are called Las Arenas, and is this short trail, because what they want to do is to go to some waterfalls, and you have the longer trail and the short one, but the short one has all the quicksands and also snakes. When they are in the middle of the hiking, it starts raining because a storm is coming, so they have to go back. And when they are returning, someone is trying to steal their car. Josh decides that the best thing that he can do is confront the guy, but they end up being forced to run throughout the forest, and they decide to go to Las Arenas. Seriously, a lot of stupid decisions. So of course, what happens? They get trapped. Sophia gets trapped first, and Josh tries to save her, but he ends up being also on the quicksand. Meaning that, of course, by the rest of the film, we're going to have this couple in the middle of the forest with no help, no way out, and a lot of snakes in a storm coming. What's going to happen next is them having conversations, having this moment of reconciliation. They're expressing their feelings of the relationship about each other. We have some snakes. One of the snakes bites Josh. He's almost dying by the venom. Sophia also gets bitten by another snake. Completely honest, it doesn't really happen that much, but they are both rescued. For a moment, the film lets you know that Josh actually dies, and Sophia is the one that is able to leave and get rescued. At the last moment, Josh somehow was able to survive, and they end up in an embrace, we could say, on the ambulance. And that's how the film ends. Getting into my review and opinion, as you can see, this was a very simple, short, and easygoing story. And it was. Unfortunately, it became boring and also predictable. The film follows the same formula of every single survival film. It reminds me a little bit to 127 Hours, that is by James Franco. That is also, that one is actually based in real events. That he spends all those hours with his hand in a rock, and he's having to deal with all the struggles of it. But at least that one was a little bit more interesting. But in this case, we have them in the quicksands, we have the snakes, we have them trying to get out, and there's not really even a plot twist. The fact that he was about to die, I didn't saw it as something new. I actually thought that he was going to die from the very first moment. But the fact that he actually was alive, that actually catch me a little bit by surprise. Now, when she gets out of the quicksand, I actually thought that that was going to be some type of hallucination, similar to the alternative ending of The Descent, but not. She was in fact rescued. But once again, predictable. I was waiting for either plan A or plan B, but they could have done it at plan C. I feel that the story and the concept had the potential to be very emotional. I think that they could have done it a little bit better with the acting, and also I felt that there was no real chemistry between the actors. At least when it comes to the beginning, we have a couple that is about to divorce. They hate each other. Like I said, for her, she hates him with all of her heart. She's very rude. She doesn't have the best attitude with him. But when they are supposed to have this reconciliation moments, when we are supposed to be having this couple that at the end of the day they kind of love each other and they are willing to sacrifice themselves, they're willing to help the other. I didn't feel that. She left him way too quickly, in my opinion, because he is almost dying in the quicksand. She's able to get out, and it was like, go. And instead of being, no, I'll stay here with you, it was like, okay. And she left. And like I said, I know that they are supposed to carry divorce, but you guys had a moment, and I'm saying moment because I didn't feel that affection that they are supposed to be having. But in terms of them hating each other, I think that was probably the most realistic feeling I got from the film. Because for the rest, it wasn't like thrilling. It didn't have emotions. It felt very flat and, oh, we are floating in the quicksand. Oh my god, there's a snake. Oh my god, it bit me. I'm out. You see, there's nothing really thrilling because you know what is going to happen. And I think that is the biggest issue. The film, unfortunately, is so unpredictable that there's no way to have any type of emotions. Luckily, it's short and very easy. It even has a side plot that it doesn't really add anything to the story. It doesn't make a difference to it because at the end it was going to happen the same thing. So in my opinion, that was completely unnecessary. So at the end, did I enjoy it? This one, not so much. Will I rewatch it? I do not think so. Would I recommend it? If you're into this type of films, maybe you should watch it. If you want to spend some time, you can watch it. This is not a must watch. If you don't watch it, what the hell are you doing type of film? If you watch it, that's okay. If you don't, then that's also fine. What bothers me is that the location was very pretty. The forest, the shots, the soundtrack, it was very good. But that's not enough, unfortunately, to save this film. But sadly, on everything else of the film, they failed. For me, this film is a 2.5 out of 5 and a 4 out of 10. I was expecting a little bit more from this film, but this happens. But well, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below what you thought about this film. If you liked it, you didn't, what do you thought? Are you planning on watching it? But well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Close to real. That much I know.